it's a Tiny One / Bishie, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV. In the last episode, yeah, that was a lot. But right now, I'm gonna take care of some rose lanes. Taking care of that one really helped me get to 14, and I'm happy about that. Okay. Alright, cool. Now we have Panzer yelling. No, please. Sir, it's not cool enough yet. Panzer. Okay, and then talk to the Chocobo Keep. And probably be a good idea to mend my stuff, since the mender is like right there. Repair gear. Okay. And I'd rather repair it now while it doesn't cost that much, as opposed to when it really costs a lot. Okay. Alright, so go back to LIMSA. Okay. Excuse me. It seems like a lot when I say I have 16 more levels to go. But in reality, I've already knocked down 18, or 8. So, not 18, but 8. So, I mean, progress. bloody hells, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Ah, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jackets and Anne's out. As Anne's out, the punishment is a good mate of mine, and if I ask, I am nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to keyhauling. Kindly gent that he is. I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old stale wern asked o' ye and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lass. As a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How do you fancy keeping her company for a spell with free room and board? Can't say no to that. Venturing's a trying business after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be free bed for ye, so make use of it. Now that you've had much time for, not that you've had much time for laying around, what with all the leaves you'll be doing. Oh, did I mention? I'm putting your name down for leaves. Oh, she's cute. Our guild draws all manner of clients offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folks will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tamokri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or another for you to do. Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in air, unlike some pirates I can mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay, a proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhaps that's what LIMSA needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes ye have to rock the boat rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Okay. Ah, that's cute. The recommendation list is now available. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendation list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu, and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Okay. So I've done leave mates with tinybishie, so you know what leave mates look like. I've had to do them because he's a tank class, and I didn't realize, as I've said with him, I didn't realize with tank classes you can't change to DPS like you can with World of Warcraft. You have to stay a tank, or else work up a DPS class like Arcanist, like my character is. Work that up to whatever level it is that you need to go into a dungeon or instance with. Sky High. Davron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has a suggestion for you to put on the road towards new adventures. How do you fare? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I have an idea where you might try heading next. Have you heard of the Skylift out in Middle Las Nausicaa? Well, if you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you might then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. It's that big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to all cargo up the cliff face and arbor that, and I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs what no bugger has time to deal with. Tracked down to edit the operation, bloke by the name of hits, and he'll be sure to put ye to work on a task or two. That was a lot. Now here's the thing, should I do the Arcanist Guild or should I wait? Because I can't get the next task until level 15. So I just might wait. No, actually, I'll go see her. And if it says next task level 15, oh well. I'm like half a level away from that. But who knows? She might be like, oh, go deal with da 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 da, and then I can get more experience when I get back. So I'll see. Welcome back. How did it feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride the wave of triumph onto an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Your next training exercise will have you accompanying Forcier Kalihia on one of her inspections. This experience will offer you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical application of Arcanima. Pray do not tarry. She waits you on the floor below with further details. Okay. So I think that means I go down this way. There she is. A timely appearance, as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Boylestock family. Our agents suspected these beastman merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated that announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift in hostilities, but there is an important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of those self-same strategies on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute Combat Plan 1345, otherwise known as Stratagem Focus Fire. You and your Emerald Carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory 95%. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cookpot in Middle La Nasia. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Okay. Alright, there's that one, and then she is gonna be... Okay. So let's go back to some affairs. Bye. Oh my god, I went all the way around. Oh, there she is. I am Foreseer Kilhia of Milban's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty sneak peekers. Gobbies spit uplander nosy eyes on stabby iron. God. A predictably aggressive response. Very well. Remember what we discussed. Okay. Defeat the goblin peddlers. Alright, well. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, okay. Hate when they break. god. When I couldn't see her, I'm like, where that happened? Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was a perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it is necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there's another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Enhancing my strengths. Oh, again you respond as the Guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability or potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are the one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculation must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques to their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Subyi Rigjim until next we meet. I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. Okay. Alright, oops. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Let's speak to this person at the sky left. No, I think it's down this way. Megalo crab. There's a person I need to talk to. Battleron sent you out here, did he? Then consider yourself welcome at the Skylights. Look at that bloody cliff, will ye? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through though, so this mess of wood, and pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. Well, I mean, you have me now. Ooh, new breeches, cool. Yeah, 15 more levels, and I can go back to the Arcanist Guild. Nice. Let's put my new pants on. That sounds so weird. That doesn't look any different. Thanks a million. Wire... Kurt hit... A Skylift operator needs you to recover a cargo load abandoned by a terrified wagon driver and deliver it to its intended recipient. Glad I am to see you again, lass. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity that sprung out from a millicorn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side afore turning tail and run in for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover the seedling, and deliver it to the youth over at Swift Perch in western La Nausicaa. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and you deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. Oh, and you'll also find an aetheryte in Swift Perch, so the journey should be worth your while. I already touched that one. Okay. That's a big crab. Is that a fate? No. That's just a big crab. Okay, where's that cargo? Oh. Let's get rid of this wild jackal right here while we're at it. I'm at it, I should say. Because I don't need that in the future. What? Easier just to deal with one. And I'm glad I got rid of that jackal too, because oh my god. That would have really sucked. Alright. Actually, should I just teleport there? Yeah. I'm just gonna teleport. I have the money. Okay. Has Naimea herself forsaken this desolate land? Though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of melon corn, I at least expected seedlings to be delivered before disaster struck. I have them right here. Is that my mill corn seedling? Oh, joyous day. It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Swift Perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to its residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, madam, seem fit to burst with vim and vigor. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this alien settlement? Oh my gosh. That was a big jump. Okay. Hello. Relighting the torch. Frey Leor, a yellow jacket on guard duty in Swift Perch, wants you to visit the Brewer's Beacon and investigate the reason behind the waning light. You there, adventurer. Cast your eyes towards the Brewer's Beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse to investigate myself, but I am duty-bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you can make a visit to the Brewer's Beacon and see if aught has befallen Conchwise, the lighthouse keeper. Okay. So where exactly is... Oh, okay, right there. Alright. Whoa! That's like a spaceship. That's cool. Alright, well... Goodbye! That person came in like, meow. Kind of scared me a little bit. All of a sudden it came out like that. Okay. You say a yellow jacket sent you here? Me light's grown dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb that fuels me furnace has up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just a messenger, lass, but I can tell an adventurer when I see one. I'm going to need you to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw what ye ripped from its smoldering corpse. Take this iron razor and set her down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I say. You'll get a nice fire going, and that frisky bomb soon'll be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows off. Okay. Damn bird. away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Just 'cause... Ugh. I hate when that happens. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I don't want to do the fat dodo. I just want to do this. There's my bomb. Okay, well, thank you. Now we have 3 of those stupid things. Where's my pipe, Uncle? Did it kill you? Nope. Are you kidding me? No. How dare you? I hear someone fishing. Ah, you got the ashy bastard, did he? Once I put this old firecracker in the ferns, that should keep things running a while. I had myself a bit of a look while you were gone, and occurs to me, if the furnace weren't all bent and broken, small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no Smitty. You might want to have a chat with the yellow jacket friend of yours in Swift Perch and have him pass the word back to someone in LIMSA. Okay. I'm not going to run back through all that, so I'm going to teleport. Because that's a pain in the butt. The furnace is damaged, is it? Very well, I shall write up the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. It seems that I have another favor to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straightway to the Armorers Guild in LIMSALOMINSA and explain the situation to Forge Master Hananza. Okay, well, I was gonna go back anyways, so I can go to the Arcanist Guild and then to the Armorers Guild. And I'll probably get to level 16. So yay! 14 more levels. Alrighty. Oh, this way. I didn't mean to be yawning, I'm sorry. I am pretty happy to be getting through its levels pretty quickly. So, I mean, I may make 30. I may make 30 right before it gets to 8. So we'll see. Back from the field, Kalakia contacted me with a summary of events. It seems you were treated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignments. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor edge of your mind. One last thing. Concerning the dedication you have shown towards our discipline, I have decided to permit you leave to explore the teachings offered by other guilds. I would suggest, however, that you first master the science of Arcanima. The strategic training you receive here will serve you well no matter the path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reasoning tells you the time is right. You have now access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Alright. Oh. I mean, the coif would be nice, but, I mean... I'll get it anyway. Armory unlocked. Alright. Yeah, level 16, level 16. Here we go. Topaz Teachings. Acting Guildmaster Thubargium wishes to inform you of an important task. You seem tired. Are you sleeping properly? One's reasoning can suffer without sufficient rest and recuperation. Should you deem yourself fit for duty, pray make your way down to the practice floor. Purser Kalhia has requested you accompany her on another official inspection. There is, however, a requirement for your participation. The Foreseer will explain the situation. Okay. So let's go down and see what she wants. And then I'll go to the Armorers Guild. I was beginning to think I'd miscalculated. Thank you for coming. I will soon be boarding a trading vessel suspect of smuggling. All merchant ships that make use of LIMSALOMINSA's ports are subject to inspection by Mielvan's gate assessors. It is a routine I perform daily. In the case of smugglers, however, there is a 75% probability of encountering resistance. Thus, I would appreciate your company during this assignment. It is now that we must discuss the requirement of which you were informed. Though I have full confidence in your marital expertise, it is imperative that you first acquire the ability to summon Topaz Carbuncle. Such knowledge will be released to you contingent on your acceptance of this duty. Do you accept this duty? Yes. Very good. The arcane entity given form by the Topaz geometry excels in defensive techniques. With such an ally at your command, the potential for injury in even the most brutal battles can be significantly reduced. Indeed, we cannot conduct these dangerous spot inspections without its support. Please return to Mistress Thubair GM and inform her of your participation. I will join you once I have completed some final adjustments to my tactical formulae. Okay. Cool, I get the Topaz one. That's the one I wanted. I think there's others, but so far I've only known about the Emerald and the Topaz. And Emerald bugs me. Like, I know some people are able to handle the Emerald and all its area of attacks, but I just cannot. I would much rather the Topaz. You have agreed to accompany the Forseeker? Then I shall gladly instruct you on the use of Topaz Carbuncle. Think of this entity as a shield, and be sure to interpose it between you and your enemies should the inspection turn sour. Yes. Yay! Nice! Ooh, that was a good chunk of experience too. Okay, so I'm going to put you here. I'm not going to completely remove you. Lock. Okay. Over the rails. Acting Guild Master Thubair GM is awaiting the arrival of the inspection party members. The mercenaries Gis Frian and the Aristotha are here to assist with the inspection. Both are old hands when it comes to escorting Kalahia during her more dangerous duties. Well met. My spells are at your disposal. This won't be the first time we're expecting trouble, but as long as we follow the Foreseer's tactics and keep a clear head, we'll come through just fine. The Morning Star is preparing to dock in Aleport. We will meet our first challenge, however, before we even board the vessel. It is almost a certainty that the merchant ship has hired a thug or two to accost us at the pier. I calculate the probability at 98%. The crew wished to avoid attacking us on deck, you see, as it would all but trumpet their criminal intentions to the world at large. Now, once we do manage to clear the rails, we will face a deck crowded with armed sailors. For a small party such as ours, the most effective strategy will be to incapacitate individual foes as swiftly as possible. Each opponent we down as one less weapon raised against us. It is imperative that we do not allow ourselves to become tangled in multiple drawn-out skirmishes, lest we be overwhelmed. I call this stratagem hammerfall. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. Keep those words in mind. It is time we departed. Let us regroup before the main gates at Airport. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go to the Armorer's Guild, and then I will probably end the episode. And the next episode, I'll go to Airport. Wait, where is the Armorer's Guild? Oh, go to the After Castle. Okay. I'm so glad this leveling is going so smoothly, considering how long I've had to wait and how long it's taken me to like get to this because of work and then being exhausted. Like, Tuesday night when I got home from work, I wanted to play so badly, but I was so exhausted. That was the 24th. I was just so exhausted from work that like I was up for a bit and I was online watching some YouTube videos to kind of like unwind. And then I'm like, I gotta lay down, but I just thought, oh, let me just lay down and shut my eyes for like a moment or two. And next thing I knew it, I opened my eyes and the sun was up. So that's how exhausted I was, which is why I was like almost panicked that I couldn't finish both characters in time, even though I told myself I'm not going to push it, and if I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. So the furnace in the Brewer's Beacon needs repairs. Friar God's beard. I just sent someone out to tinker with it. Not a week passed. Mayhap the bomb Shui's had trapped there was a touch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casting of that furnace. Your work here is done, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm almost level 17. Yeah. On to the dry docks. Forge Master Hanaza, head of the Naldic and the Melees, wants you to assist with the workload over at the Morabi dry docks. What say you to taking on some work for the Naldic and the Melees? We've a great hulking warship to build and certainly could use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this Mystic over to Bram, the head shipwright at the Morabi dry docks. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here at the Armorer's Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the docks found on the south of Lower Nausicaa. That's also where you'll find the main offices of Naudi and the Mellies. The Moraby Drybox is one of LIMSALOMINSA's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the areas at the rate. If you have no confidence in your self-direction, you'd be best served making use of the chocobo porters. First floor of the mizzen mast, in case you were wondering. Should you choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. Okay. Alright. So I needed to move someplace more quieter so I can end the episode. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. So that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!